So this video is just gonna be a pretty basic breakdown of why things like this happen, because you know, this world we're in today is a hell of a place. And I'm not advocating for this to happen. I don't think it should, but unfortunately, sometimes it does. I'm going to let you guys in and even explain to women exactly why men take advantage of women. Men can take advantage of women because they probably tried so many times to just get things right, to just have that life, to have family, to do all those things. And women do their thing, bro. Women do men dirty constantly. I don't want to hear any bullshit. It is what it is. It happens. So I believe everybody has that breaking point where it's like, okay, right. Both men and women have that breaking point, and that's why there's so many selfish women today, and there's starting to be a lot of selfish men. People's trying to get what they want from the other person while not providing anything. And if you're the one that wants to provide a whole bunch of stuff in today's day and age, if you don't get extremely lucky and find the right person, you will get taken advantage of. That's exactly when some of the best men can turn cold and start taking advantage of women, which I don't recommend. But this video is some food for thought, and I'm just explaining why this stuff happens in the first place. Men are sick and tired of getting used. Men are sick and tired of putting so much in and getting nothing in return at all. Men want certain things from women. Women want certain things from men. When it's a one-sided beatdown and then you get discarded, you feel used. This is going to cause those types of men, when they hit those breaking points, to go and just get what they want, be cold-hearted, not give a damn, and get on with their life. That's what it's going to do. And it's funny because women will go and blame those same men that they do that too. They can never take accountability. They can never see through their own lies, their own bullshit, and then will continue to do it. And then get mad at you whenever you go and do what you do. Or women get mad at the men who take advantage of them, but they took advantage of you before you did to them. So this is why we have gender wars today. This is why women say all men are trash. This is why men are checking out of dating. This is why all these things are happening. Because everybody is damn near useless. And the useful people are the ones getting taken advantage of. It's almost like you have to just get extremely lucky to find your person, to have an equal value exchange where you can do so much for them and they can do so much for you. You can do things for them that they can't do for themselves. They can do things for you that you can't do for yourself. This is how you're going to get a kick-ass relationship and marriage and have it work and have it not fizzle out. This is just the facts, bro. But there's so many useless people in today's day and age. It's just out of this world. And it leads to people being very selfish and not doing nothing for nobody else. They just want what they're going to get. They just want to take what they can take. Women are so entitled today, bro. They think they just deserve the whole world, and they're not doing nothing for you. They think you should just give them money, send them gifts, buy them flowers, do this, do that, take them out, go on dates, spend a bunch of money on them, and go fucking crazy. They think they deserve the ring of their dreams, They think they deserve marriage without actually earning it. Because yes, you want his last name. He don't want yours. You want his. What does that entail? You have to earn that. You don't just get it. You're not just entitled to it. But today, women have become very entitled. They think they just deserve it. Like, who are you? What are you doing to deserve it? What did you do? Right. Did you prove yourself consistently over an extended period of time? Are you actually that good of a woman? Oh yeah. You're not. So that's the thing. We just say things like they are on this channel, folks. We don't beat around the bush. It's not about being nice or not nice. It's about telling it as it is to wake people the fuck up. Because people need to wake up out of their own BS lies. It's atrocious. This world is just sick. Sick. There's a reason I lived the way I lived for such a long time. Because I don't want to be a part of this sick, mentally ill world. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of modern society and go out with everybody else and do what everybody else is doing. I'm good on that. You know, there's a better life that people are living in this world that are on top. And what's the whole model of this channel? We'll see y'all at the top. That's where we're going, bro. We don't want to live like a degenerate. That's not what we want. That's not who we are. We are built for this. We are chosen for this. We was chosen, flat out. So, you know, there's a lot of question marks today. Women can't understand why things happen the way they happen. Women can't understand why all men's trash. So trash. Are you sure you're not and you're just projecting? Because that's what I see happening today. What exactly makes you a good woman? That's what I want to know. If you ask majority of women that question, they cannot answer it. But if you ask me or majority of men what makes them a good man, they can at least tell you why and what they do and what they bring to the table. Now, if you ask this question to a good woman, they'll probably tell you. And they're probably being honest, and they actually probably do those things. But if you ask majority of modern women what makes them a good woman, they can't even answer that question because they're not focused on being a good woman, guys. They're not focused on that. They're focused on being a leech. They're focused on taking everything you work for and then discarding you when it's convenient for them. That's what they want. They are spoiled, entitled people. And, you know, men who become players are the same way. They're pretty entitled. They just want to go and bang all these different women and leave them for nothing. Just, you're useless to me now. I got what I wanted. See you later. That's not going to do good for society. That's going to make women hate men. But these men already, they're doing this in the first place because of their experiences with women. I really believe women have done the most dirty shit first. I mean, if you look back at Adam and Eve, she's the one that started it. She's the one that did it. She's the one that deceived first. Most men just want to get shit right, bro. Most men don't want to be that way. But women be doing the dirt first. Every time, pretty much. And if it's the man doing it first, something happened to him in the hands of a woman to do anything after that. Like, bro, it literally is this way. I don't even care what anybody says. It is. And that's the problem. A lot of men today are working their asses off to be the best men they can be. And you don't see women doing that. You don't see women on self-improvement. You don't see women wanting to be the best woman they can be, improving their cooking skills, improving their ways they can conversate with a man and not go fucking absolutely crazy. Like, be likable for a full day. Can you even do that? Most can't. Because something's going to happen. Some sort of dramatic thing is going to happen. And all hell is going to break loose. And it can carry on and on and on and on and on. And it's just like, how could you live with that? Absolutely miserable. Atrocious. Men just want to be men, bro. We just want to, get on a better day. Do the stuff we have to do. What is going on? What is actually happening? Things just can happen out of nowhere, bro. Like, I swear to God. Things happen out of absolutely nowhere. And even dating women today, bro, it's like you got it going real good until you don't. Something just happened to one of my closer friends. Things were going real well for a month. Things were normal during the day, and at nighttime, out of the blue, this girl says she's not feeling it. She wants to call it off. Wish you nothing but the best. Boom, discarded. That literally just happened to a bro last night. And he's just completely shocked because things were going so well. This woman future faked. She did all these things. And she's in her 30s, bro. Imagine the amount of manipulation this woman has done in her time here on Earth. And we're going to put the blame on men. And we wonder why men become the way they are. The disrespect. Men try to be good men. They literally put in all the effort to be a good man. And shit like that happens, bro. And then women scratch their heads and wonder why things happen. It's nothing but a big head case. It's, it makes you just want to stop even thinking. Like, just don't even matter no more. Who gives a fuck? Let's just live our lives. Jeez. Just a complete fucking joke. Just a joke. Like, come on. Modern women of today, bro, they just can't keep it together. They just can't. They can't listen. They can't keep it together. They cannot submit to a man today. What are you good for? Serious question. What are you good for? That's my question. I just want to know. I just want to know. What are you good for? Because we can tell you what we're good for. We can tell you the good things we're doing, but what are you doing? Oh, you don't want to answer that. You don't want to be accountable. You have no reply. Because you're just perfect, right? You existing is perfect. It's not perfect. And it's not enough. You existing is not enough. Me existing is not enough. We have to do things on our end to keep things good. That's what it's for. Teamwork makes the dream work. Not a one-sided beatdown. And people wonder why things go the way they go. And it's just incredibly amazing to me, man. Like, the audacity. The lack of brain cells in modern society. Like, I wish I could take every individual at once, bro, and duct tape them to a chair and tell them exactly everything they need to hear. And tell them how useless they are. I swear, bro. People deserve that today. All these people that's that way, bro, they deserve to hear every word of how they actually are and sit there and just unravel with their own demons. I'd love nothing more than to do that. You all make me sick to the core of my fucking being. The entitlement, just the way things are, bro. The loopiness, the delusion. It's just, man, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know. But I do know one thing. For those of us that actually bring a real value to the table, bro, we deserve our equal. We deserve good people in our lives. Hence why I'm so selective with the people in my life. Selective. I don't care for the fake love. I don't care for the fake vibes. I don't care for the manipulation. I don't give a damn. Go do that to somebody else. Because I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that stuff, bro. The amount of friends I had in the past that pulled off some shit like that. Y'all can suffer the consequences of never seeing me again for the rest of your life. And guess what? You could have had you could have had a good friend that could have created a lot of good times for you. And guess what? You'll never get that again. I hope you're freaking happy. I hope you're happy. And I hope you learn a good lesson. Because you'll never find something like that again. Go and mope with your clown friends. Because you'll never get a real one and you'll never get a good one. Why? Because you're not good. You're no good yourself. But oh my God, guys, we're the bad people, right? We're the bad people in their story for calling them out. Because they don't want to hear it. They don't want to be accountable. The reason stuff like this is even said is because of the pathetic actions that come from these people. It is pathetic. It's outright atrocious. But we can't call them out for it. I can call you out for it all day long. I'll put it right in your face. And what are you going to do about it? Nothing. Useless, nothing is what they are. Self-delusion is real today, folks. Self-delusion today is real. It's real. And there's those that put in the work, stay true to themselves, stay true to God, and then there's those, all they can do is lie. All they can do is manipulate. That's all they got. Cowards. That's all they got. And they cannot own up to anything. They can't be told anything. And if you try to tell them anything, you're bad. And that's why we don't deal with them, bro, because it's a nightmare. And you cannot win with those people. At all. You'll ruin your life with them. They will bring you down. They are jealous and envious people. They don't want to see you do good. And they're very fake. They're fake to their cores. Nothing about them is real. And they bring no real world value. And a lot of these types of people, man, a lot of these friends, they will peer pressure you into bad things. They'll do all sorts of things that's just demonic. Like, I had an old friend in the past when I was like 18, bro, peer pressure me for like 3 hours to try this drug. Like, it wasn't too crazy, but never done anything like that before. The most I did before that was just a little bit of weed. Literally peer pressured me for 3 hours, paid me $60 to do it because everyone else did it. And I finally gave in because, bro, everyone's like against me. Everyone's like telling me to do it. And I didn't want to do it. And then people put money in my face. I'm 18. I didn't have all that much money at that time. So I ended up doing it. What kind of a real friend would do something like that? This is the world we're living in, bro. And it took me only a couple of years, in my teenage years to realize what's real and what's not. And I had to live a lonely life in my early 20s up to about mid 20s. And that's the way it had to be, bro, because all the people I was around was a bunch of shit. It was just shit. I deserved better, and I knew I deserved better. So what did I do? I shut my mouth and I worked for it. And that's what we have to do. You have to know your worth. You have to know what you deserve, and you have to put your head down and work for everything that you want out of this life. So that's the thing. And yeah, back to what I was saying about this video as well before I end it. There's a lot of question marks as to why men do some of the stuff they do today, and it's just pretty funny to me because it's pretty clear as to why they're doing what they're doing. It's pretty clear as to why some men take advantage of women and then dip, because it's happened to them so many times. They just have no more trust in women. They have no more trust in humanity or anything. So they're just going to be selfish and go and take what they want, and they're going to leave it at that. And that's what it's going to be. Why do stuff for people whenever they just stab you in the back? Why do so much for people whenever you don't get compensated for? It's a bad investment. It's not a good investment. You don't get ROI. You go in debt. You ruin that. You ruin your health. You ruin your sanity. You start to become somebody you're not, being around the wrong fucking people, bro. That's what happens. You're better off being by yourself than being around the wrong fucking people, because that's what happens. And people wonder why. People wonder why you don't want to be friends no more. People wonder why all this stuff happens. Open your fucking eyes and you'll fucking know. But they're not ready to hear this kind of stuff, and they never will be, because they'll be the serpents they are for the rest of their lives until they finally can man up and make a change. But anyways, guys, like I said, I don't recommend becoming that dude who's just going to be selfish and takes advantage of everybody. I had many opportunities when things have gone bad for me in my life to become somebody like that, but it's not who I am. I'll just ride alone. I'll take the punishment of what's happened, and I'll get back on my horse. And I'll not become somebody I'm not because somebody else did me wrong. I'm not going to do it. No one's ever going to do that to me. So that's what the enemy wants, but it's not going to happen. So like I said, I don't recommend becoming that guy. I don't recommend being the woman who is that entitled and selfish that just wants all these special treatments from a man when you're not doing shit yourself. Like, wake the fuck up. What are you doing? It feels good to serve somebody else. Men serve women. Women have to serve men. And the men and women that serve each other are the happiest. How can you be happy if you're only being given to? You're going to feel like shit. You can do nothing in return. You have to give in order to feel good about yourself. That's the best feeling in the world. But anyways, guys, that's the video for this evening. With that being said, don't forget to follow me on IG. Exact same username here as on YouTube. And with that being said, God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.